Hey guys, and welcome back to RoboCAD. In this SolidWorks tutorial, I will explain you how to model this gripper part in SolidWorks. So let's begin. So I'm gonna click on File, click on New Part, and click OK as we are working in New Part file. I'm gonna change the background to plain white and select units as millimeters. So I will click on top plane and click on Sketch. Then for reference, I'm gonna create here a center line. So create here a line, press escape button. Now select this line and make relation horizontal just to make sure that this line is at 0 degree. And after that, I'm gonna select midpoint line and create here a midpoint line. Make sure that this is vertical by specifying the vertical relation. And then I will select smart dimensioning tool, and here I'm gonna specify the length of this line as 20 millimeters. Okay, then I will select the line and I'm gonna create a horizontal and an inclined line. Okay, then I will select smart dimensioning tool, and here I will specify the length of this line, which is 24 millimeters. And after that, I will select this line and specify the dimensions for this line, which is going to be 14.14 millimeters. Okay, and then I will select these two lines and I will specify here the angle, which is 20 and 25 degrees. Okay, then I'm gonna create here a horizontal line, inclined line here, and vertical line. Then let's specify these dimensions. So the length of this line is going to be 16 millimeters. The length of this inclined line, I'm going to specify here 18.03. And finally this line, which is 15. Then I will select these two lines and I will specify the angle between these two lines. So this is 146.31 degree. Okay, I'm gonna select a line and incline line again and horizontal line, and I will complete the sketch. Okay, I will make sure that this line is horizontal as well, and this line is horizontal by specifying the horizontal relation. And then I'm gonna select this incline line and I will specify the dimensions, which is 18.03. The dimension of this line is going to be 16, and this line, I think this is incorrect, and it is not, probably, yeah, it is not allowing me to complete the sketch because this is incorrect as well. So I'm gonna delete this dimension and delete this line as well, and then I will specify the angle between these two lines first. It's going to be 123.89. Alright, then I will select the line and I'm gonna create here an inclined line. I'll try to complete the sketch by making another line. Okay, then I will specify the angle between these two lines, which is going to be symmetric as to the other one, 123.69. I will press escape button. I will select this line, make relation horizontal, and our sketch is completed. Now we'll go to feature, select extruded boss base, and here I will specify first the blind in direction 1 and 5 millimeter. The thickness for this part is going to be fine, and check the box. So this is completed and the initial thing. So I will here specify any color, which is an optional thing. So I'm gonna select this face and click on sketch. Okay, then I will create here a center line for reference. So as you can see, this is not going through this midpoint, and which exactly what we want. Okay, this is a little bit above from this midpoint. All right, now I will create here a circle and this line, and I will specify the distance first. So the distance between this line and the center of the circle is going to be 5 millimeter, and the diameter of the circle is going to be 3.5 millimeters. Okay, then I'm gonna create here some reference lines. So because I want two more holes at some specific line and angle, so from this midpoint I'm gonna create here another vertical line, and I will select here the midpoint line, and I will create here another horizontal line. Make sure that this is horizontal and center line as well. Okay, I will specify the length of this line, which is going to be 16. Now I will specify the distance from the base is going to be 5, the baseline. Okay, so I will create here two circles on this side and this side. So all purpose of this geometry was to make these two circles. So these two will be equal. I will specify equal relation, and I will specify the diameter of 1, and both circle have same diameter. If you want to specify the diameter for both, you can specify. It is up to you. I'm gonna create here a center rectangle, and then I will specify some dimensions. So the distance between this line and this line is going to be 22.7, and this line will have the dimension of 10.8, and other line is going to be the same 10.8. So do that, and after that I'm gonna go ahead, go to features, select extruded cut, and specifier through all, and check the box. So this has been created. Okay, and now I will select fillet, and I will select this fourth type of fillet, and I will select this face, and in this window I will select this face, and in this window I will select this face. So this fillet has been created. I will do the same to the other side. So I will select fillet, and this window, first side, second window, second side, third window, third side. So this has been created as well. Okay, and now I will select fillet, one side for the first window, second side for the second window, and third side for the third window, and this has been created. Okay, now I will select this face and click on sketch, and then I will click on normal 2. Okay, then I'm gonna create here a center line for reference. So from this point of the circle to this point of the circle, this is perfectly horizontal. Using this reference, this midpoint reference, I'm gonna create here a center rectangle and another center rectangle which overlaps basically this line. Okay, now I will specify some dimensions. So I'm gonna select these two lines, and the distance between these two is going to be 6 millimeters, which will remain constant. And I will select this line, and I'll specify a dimension as 13 millimeters, and this one I will specify the dimension of this line is 23 millimeters. Okay, so this is done. Sketch is fully defined. I will go to features, I will select extruded boss base, and I will specify the length of extrusion 5.5 in our outward direction. You can change the direction from here. So this is going to be 5.5. all right, check the box. So this feature has been created, and now I will select this face and click on sketch, and I will again select this face and click on convert entities, go to features, select extruded cut, and I will specify here blind in direction 1, and this is going to be 3.5 millimeter yeah, depth of cut. As you can see it from here, it's a little bit deeper cut. So I will select this face and click on sketch. I will keep it selected and click convert entities. Again I will do the same, but this time I will specify through all and check the box. Now I will do some corner filleting. So I will select fillet, and I will select here first type of the fillet, and this time it's going to be 4 millimeter radius, and I will specify this corner, and check the box again. Okay, and okay, so we have holes on this side. On the opposite side of the holes, this one, I will select this face and click on sketch. Okay, now I will select here corner rectangle, and I will create here a corner rectangle like this. And now I will select smart dimensioning tool, and I will specify the distance between these two lines 4 millimeter, and the distance between this line and this line is going to be 4 millimeter symmetric. Okay, and now I will specify the length of this rectangle, which is going to be 28 millimeter. So the length of this line is 28, and now the sketch is fully defined. I will go to feature, select extruded boss base, and specify that length of extrusion 32 millimeters. So this has been created. Okay, and now I will select this face and click on sketch. I will cut a hole here, so I will create here a hole on any place, and then I will specify dimension. So the diameter for this hole is going to be 5 millimeters, and then from this center point to this horizontal line, the vertical distance is going to be 14, and from this point to the side the distance is going to be 14. So I will specify these, and then I will create two more holes, and for reference I'm gonna create here a midpoint line here, make it horizontal, and make it construction geometry. Okay, now make sure that this is horizontal as well. So I will specify the length of this line, which is going to be 9 millimeter, and this will serve as a reference. So on the corner of this line I will create two circles, so 1 and 2, right? So this is basically the purpose of creating this line. So I will hold control key, select these two circles, the smaller circle, make relation equal, and then I will specify here the diameter of one circle, 2.6 millimeters, and then I will cut it through. So I will specify extrude cut through all and check the box. So this has been created, and then I will select fillet, and I will perform some corner filleting of radius 8, so 1 and 2, and then check the box. So corner fillet has been applied. Now I will select this side of the face and click on sketch. I will go to normal to yes, this side. So I will use this as a reference. So I'm gonna create here this sketch, and I will go to features, select extruded boss base, and I will specify here up to surface, and I will basically select this, the opposite surface, and then I will check the box. Okay, so this feature has been created. Alright, so I will then select this face and click on sketch, and then I will create here a center line from this point of the circle to this point of the circle, and then I will create here a center rectangle using that reference. This is going to be 7, and this is going to be 14 millimeter length, and I will cut it. So I will go to features, select extrude cut, and I will specify the depth of extrusion 7 millimeters, and I will check the box. Okay, after that I will do some corner filleting. So again, the fourth type of the fillet, first, second, third, the same, and again first, second, third. So the fillet has been applied. Okay, then I will basically select this face and click on sketch, and I will select the line from this point to here, this point. I will close the sketch. Only one dimension needed to be specified, this one, 10 millimeters, the length of the line, and I will basically cut it through. So I will select extruded cut, and I will specify here through all, and I will check the box. So this has been created again. Okay, then I will select fillet tool, and I'm gonna specify here the first type of the fillet, and this is going to be radius 4, So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all of these basically corners, I'm gonna specify 4 mm radius fillet. Check the box. Okay, and I will select this inner face and click on sketch, and I will basically create here a corner rectangle here. So the length of this line is going to be 5.3, and I will create here a reference center line from this midpoint to this midpoint, and I will create here a circle on this midpoint of the line, and I will specify the diameter. So this is going to be 2.8 millimeters, and I will basically go to feature, select extruded boss base, and up to surface, this outer surface. Okay, check the box. So this has been created again. Now I'll select the face and click on sketch, select the line, create here a horizontal line, create here a horizontal line, and vertical line. This dimension is going to be 7.9, and I will hold a control key, select these 3 areas and select convert entities. Now go to feature, select extruded boss base, and again this is up to surface, opposite surface, and check the box. Okay, so one other thing left. So I will select the outer face and click on sketch. Now I will create here a reference center line. So okay, I will specify here the length. This is going to be 27.6 millimeters. Okay, and I'm gonna create here a circle on this line. The diameter is going to be 2.7. Go to features, select extruded cut, here specify up to surface, and I'm gonna select this surface, and then I will check the box. So this is created again. Yep, and now I'll select fillet. So we are done with all of the features, and I'm gonna select here a fillet too. So these fillets of yeah, so this has been created again. So we are left with one more thing. So I'm gonna select the outer face and click on sketch, and I'm gonna create here a corner rectangle. So since these need to be inline, so I will hold control key, select this line, make relation collinear. I will only specify the length of only this line, which is going to be 4.9, and then I will go to features, select extruded cut, and I will specify here up to surface, and I will select this inner surface and check the box. So this has been created again. So I have modified some of the geometries. Alright, so this is created. Now I will specify the fillet. So I will specify here 2 millimeter radius, and I will only select this face, and all of the fillets will be applied. So I'm gonna fast forward the video a little bit. Okay, now this is created. Now I will change the appearance. So this is the model that we have created for the robotic gripper. So this is completed, and I will now save it. So go to file, click on save as, and I'm gonna save it as gripper first link. You can name it as you like. So that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial.